When conversations turn to male personality archetypes, the spotlight is almost always on familiar alpha and beta labels. The alpha male is often portrayed as a dominant leader, thriving on authority, competition, and the recognition of others. The beta male, on the other hand, is more inclined toward cooperation, structure, and seeking approval from those around him. Yet, there's another archetype, less spoken of, more elusive, and far more complex: the Sigma male. He stands apart from these traditional categories, existing entirely outside the conventional ladder of social hierarchies. The Sigma male is a quintessential lone wolf, self-sufficient, inwardly focused, and immune to the pressures of societal expectations. While alphas command the room and betas seek belonging, the Sigma male moves quietly in his own lane, uninterested in the validation or approval of the crowd. His independence is not born out of rebellion, but from a deep sense of self-awareness and confidence in his own direction. Mysterious and introspective by nature, Sigma males are often difficult to read. They do not chase popularity or conform to the accepted norms of social behavior. Instead, they craft their own path, guided by personal values rather than external influence. Freedom is their currency, authenticity their compass, and solitude their sanctuary. Because of this rare and unconventional approach to life, not every woman is suited for a relationship with a Sigma male. It takes a unique type of partner, one who is equally comfortable standing on her own, who appreciates emotional depth more than surface-level charm, and who can respect, rather than challenge, his need for personal space and autonomy. This analysis will delve deep into the psychology of the Sigma male's relationships, outlining 8 vital qualities a woman must embody to connect with them on a profound level. Each of these traits will be unpacked in detail, showing how they foster harmony between two individuals who value independence, depth, and self-reliance above all else. 1. Comfortable with silence, the power of quiet companionship. The Sigma male's deep appreciation for stillness. For the Sigma male, silence is not an awkward void that needs to be filled. It is a sanctuary. He has no desire for forced conversation or a constant stream of stimulation to feel engaged. In those still, wordless moments, he finds clarity, peace, and an inner reset. While extroverted personalities draw energy from chatter and activity, the Sigma male thrives in the calm hum of quiet spaces. His mind uses those pauses for reflection, creativity, and mental balance. The ideal woman, embracing the quiet with grace. The woman who fits seamlessly into a Sigma male's world is one who not only tolerates silence, but cherishes it. She understands that connection is not measured by the number of words exchanged, but by the comfort of shared presence. She finds joy in reading a book while he works nearby, strolling together without the pressure of conversation, or simply sitting in peaceful stillness as the world moves around them. In her eyes, silence is not emptiness. It is intimacy in its purest form. Why this matters in love. To a Sigma male, a woman who can dwell comfortably in silence exudes emotional intelligence and self-assurance. She does not seek validation through constant conversation, nor does she equate stillness with emotional distance. This quiet compatibility removes performance from a relationship and replaces it with authenticity. In such a partnership, both individuals can breathe freely, knowing they are accepted exactly as they are, words or no words. 2. No mind games, the importance of direct communication. The Sigma male's absolute disdain for manipulation. Sigma males are fiercely independent thinkers, and their tolerance for drama, dishonesty, or manipulation is non-existent. Their preference for life's direct routes means that any hint of passive aggressiveness, deliberate emotional provocation, or hidden agendas will make them shut down and retreat. For them, games are meant for recreation, not relationships. The ideal woman, open, clear, and genuine. The perfect partner for a Sigma male speaks plainly and with intention. She expresses her needs instead of dropping cryptic hints, addresses problems head-on instead of weaving them into tests, and never resorts to silent treatment as a weapon. Her words match her feelings, and her communication is free from pretenses. This kind of honesty earns his unwavering respect because, for a Sigma male, clarity is a rare and treasured currency. Why this matters in love. Relationships built on indirectness are exhausting for the Sigma male, who sees no beauty in manipulation disguised as romance. A woman who is forthright eliminates unnecessary confusion, creating a stable emotional space where trust can flourish. In this kind of connection, there is no guessing game. Only transparency, security, and the freedom to be unapologetically real with one another. For a Sigma male, that is the truest form of love. 3. Indifference to social status, valuing authenticity over popularity. The Sigma male's rejection of social hierarchies. For the Sigma male, the invisible ladders of social ranking hold little to no appeal. He is uninterested in competing for dominance, recognition, or the fleeting approval of the crowd. While alpha males may position themselves at the top of these hierarchies and thrive on their visibility, Sigma males operate entirely outside of such systems. They see status games for what they truly are, superficial constructs that often distract from genuine human connection. Instead of chasing prestige or belonging to the right social circle, they seek relationships and experiences that feel real, unfiltered, and deeply personal. The ideal woman, unimpressed by superficiality. A woman who naturally complements a Sigma male's worldview is one who shares his indifference toward public validation. She does not waste her energy chasing social trends, nor does she measure her worth by the number of followers she has on social media or the exclusivity of the events she attends. She does not view popularity as a currency of value. Instead, she invests her time and heart in relationships that offer meaning rather than image, choosing authenticity over performance, depth over spectacle. Why this matters in love. A Sigma male deeply respects a woman who remains true to herself regardless of external expectations. This shared resistance to superficial norms becomes a foundation for a relationship rooted in mutual respect and real connection. With no need to perform for society's approval, both can focus entirely on each other, free from the pressures of image management or social comparison. 4. Encouraging independence, respecting his need for space. The Sigma male's solitary nature. Self-sufficiency is woven into the very fabric of the Sigma male's identity. He thrives in solitude, not because he rejects people, but because time alone allows him to recharge, think deeply, and pursue personal goals without distraction. Whether he's immersing himself in creative work, embarking on solo adventures, or simply enjoying a quiet evening of reflection, he values the freedom to navigate life at his own pace. He does not rely on constant companionship to feel complete, nor does he expect his partner to be the center of his every waking moment. The ideal woman, supportive of his autonomy. The woman who truly understands a Sigma male does not interpret his need for space as emotional distance or lack of love. Instead, she sees it as a natural and necessary part of his personality. She gives him room to explore his passions without fear or resentment, encourages his personal growth, and never takes offense when he seeks solitude. Her presence in his life feels like a safe harbor rather than a cage, supportive, accepting, and never restrictive. Why this matters in love. For a Sigma male, the most powerful way a woman can show love is by allowing him to remain fully himself. When she honors his independence instead of trying to reshape it, she strengthens his trust and deepens their emotional bond. He feels valued for who he is, not for how much time he can devote to her attention. This freedom fosters a relationship that is both enduring and deeply fulfilling. Two individuals united not by dependency, but by choice. 5. Self-sufficient in happiness, not emotionally dependent. The Sigma male's need for an independent partner. For the Sigma male, emotional independence is not just attractive, it is essential. He has no desire to carry the weight of being someone's only source of happiness, nor does he wish to be the constant emotional anchor that keeps a partner afloat. His respect is reserved for women who have cultivated their own sense of joy, fulfillment, and self-worth outside of a romantic relationship. In his eyes, a truly strong connection is one where two individuals choose to walk alongside each other, not one where one person clings to the other for stability. The ideal woman, emotionally secure and self-contained. The kind of woman who thrives with a Sigma male is one who has built her own inner world, rich with hobbies, passions, and personal goals that exist independent of him. She does not depend on him for constant reassurance or emotional hand-holding. Her sense of identity remains intact whether he is by her side or pursuing his own endeavors. This kind of self-sufficiency removes unnecessary pressure from the relationship, giving it the room to grow naturally without the burden of emotional dependency. Why this matters in love. A Sigma male sees great beauty in a partner who is already whole on her own. In such a union, neither is responsible for completing the other. Rather, they enhance each other's lives in ways that are additive, not compensatory. This balance fosters respect, freedom, and long-term stability, ensuring that love is born out of desire, not necessity. 6. Selective in relationships. Quality over quantity. The Sigma male's discerning nature. When it comes to relationships, be they friendships, partnerships, or even acquaintances, the Sigma male operates with discerning eye. He does not open his inner world to just anyone, preferring a small circle of deeply trusted individuals over a crowd of surface-level connections. For him, it's never about how many people he knows, but about the authenticity and loyalty of those bonds. The ideal woman chooses her circle with care. The woman who resonates with a Sigma male carries the same selectiveness in her own life. She refuses to entertain toxic individuals or maintain relationships fueled by drama and disrespect. Her loyalty is reserved for those who have earned it, and her friendships are built on trust, mutual respect, and shared values. She does not waste her emotional energy on maintaining appearances or clinging to shallow social ties. Her relationships have depth and meaning. Why this matters in love. When a woman shares this quality over quantity mindset, it creates a powerful foundation for her relationship with a Sigma male. Both partners understand the value of loyalty, trust, and exclusivity, which strengthens a connection between them. Their mutual selectiveness ensures that their bond is not diluted by outside negativity, allowing the relationship to exist in a space of harmony, respect, and emotional safety. 7. Not overly attached to social media, living in the real world. The Sigma male's detachment from digital validation. For the Sigma male, the world's truest moments happen far away from glowing screens and endless feeds. He has no desire to measure his life through likes, shares, or follower counts. The curated perfection of online personas holds little value for him, as he prefers the raw, unfiltered experiences that exist in everyday reality. To him, validation from strangers on the internet is empty compared to the genuine approval of people who truly know him. The ideal woman, present and private. The kind of woman who naturally complements a Sigma male shares his detachment from digital theatrics. She is not obsessed with broadcasting her life to the world or crafting a flawless social media image. Instead, she values her privacy, treasures the intimacy of moments kept between her and her partner, and finds fulfillment in living rather than posting. When they are together, she is truly present, engaged in the moment instead of distracted by the urge to capture for online approval. Why this matters in love. A Sigma male is deeply drawn to a woman who lives in the here and now. Their shared disinterest in public performance allows a relationship to grow in a private, protected space, free from the shallow comparisons and external pressures often fueled by social media. This privacy deepens their bond, making it something sacred, known and valued only by them. 8. Introspective wit, intelligence, and subtle humor. The Sigma male's love for thoughtful humor, loud, exaggerated jokes, and slapstick comedy rarely appeal to the Sigma male. Instead, his humor is rooted in insight and observation, finding amusement in life's subtleties and the ironies of human behavior. He appreciates humor that reveals intelligence, that comes from noticing the little details others overlook. It's a style of wit that sparks thought as much as it draws a smile. The ideal woman, sharp, observant, and insightful. The perfect match for a Sigma male possesses a dry, intelligent sense of humor that aligns with his own. She doesn't need to be the loudest in the room to be the most engaging. Her humor is clever, understated, and born from genuine insight. She enjoys conversations that dive beneath the surface, where shared laughter often arises from shared understanding rather than forced punchlines. Her ability to weave subtle jokes into meaningful discussions keeps them both mentally challenged and emotionally connected. Why this matters in love. For a Sigma male, attraction goes far beyond appearance. It's sustained by mental compatibility. A woman who can match his depth while making him laugh in an understated, thoughtful way creates an intellectual intimacy that is rare and enduring. Their share would become the private language between them, reinforcing a bond that thrives on both understanding and joy. Conclusion: the perfect match for the Sigma male. The woman who can truly thrive alongside a Sigma male is a rare and remarkable presence. Someone who embodies both strength and emotional depth. She stands firmly on her own 2 feet, fully capable of navigating life independently, yet chooses to build a meaningful connection with him out of genuine desire, not dependency. Her authenticity shines through in everything she does. She is not concerned with playing roles, meeting superficial expectations, or crafting an image to impress others. Instead, she presents herself exactly as she is, honest, grounded, and unapologetically real. Her confidence is self-sustained, not relying on the approval of society or the fleeting affirmations of strangers. She does not seek validation to the eyes of others because she already carries it within herself. This inner security allows her to give love freely, without fear of losing herself in the process. Together, she and the Sigma male create a relationship that defies conventional molds, a partnership shaped by mutual respect, emotional freedom, and profound understanding of each other's true nature. For the Sigma male, the ideal partner is not a missing piece that completes him, but rather a counterpart who complements his fiercely independent spirit. She walks beside him as an equal, not behind him in submission or ahead of him in dominance. In her, he discovers more than just romantic companionship. He finds a trusted ally, a kindred soul, and a mirror reflecting the best parts of his unconventional, free-spirited life. Do these ideas resonate with you? If you found yourself nodding along or reflecting deeply on the traits and experiences we explored in this video, I'd love to hear your thoughts. The Sigma male mindset isn't often talked about openly, and your perspective, whether you identify with it personally or have encountered in others, adds valuable depth to the conversation. Drop a comment below and let me know which part hit home the most for you. Have you seen these traits in yourself or someone you know? Your insights help build a community where authenticity and growth are prioritized over popularity and performance. If you're drawn to this kind of introspective, no-nonsense content around Sigma males, psychological strength, emotional intelligence, and high-value living, there's more waiting for you. Explore the other videos on this channel for deeper dives, actionable insights, and raw truths that cut through the noise. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay sharp, stay grounded, and stay unapologetically real. Until next time,